For the installation of solar modules, the old principle applies: time is money. How to make the mounting systems more leaner, easier, this is what we learn now. We are here at the booth of K2 Systems at the Intersolar Restart, and I'm talking to Willem Haag, who is head of sales of K2 Systems. Yeah. What are the opportunities, the possibilities to make the mounting systems leaner, easier?
Well, Mr. Schwarzburger, it's a fact that we are working on, of course, reducing the material, but also helping the installers to save working time, to have always similar ways of installing. That's why we take the same components in different roof applications to work with the same components and have similar installation processes. So we use the same building protection mats, the same rails, the same clamps, all these pieces to work in one flow.
It looks standardized, right?
And this allows the installer to be pretty fast and to be optimized. And we also combine it having several functionality for this, with using the same components. So the corner clamping, which is the common way of doing but causes issues with this new, wider, bigger modules, is now also with the quarter clamping on the long side of the modules with the same components possible, without switching. And this makes it, again, easy for the installer to handle.
So it means less parts and a greater variety.
Exactly, and the same installation steps, so it's simplified.
What is a high value mounting system for you personally?
Well, I mean, for us at K2, we think that solutions that have quality-wise, of course, something high-quality material in use as a first principle, but then, of course, also not only having components, single components, but systems combined as a solution that are structurally approved, that have a simplified process of installing, that have also when we think about the flat roof systems, a low ballast solution, a real low ballast solution that is working also on roofs which allow just a very soft additional ballast.
So lighted roofs.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's your installers, they expect a great variety to adopt these easy, simple systems to all the roofs they have to build on.
Actually, yes. Ideally, they would have like one type of piece which fits all, which is technically impossible. But what we also do, if we compare this now with our new Dome 6 solution, it's a roof parallel system, which goes up to 10 degrees and also allows to have the wider modules on top of it. It's also a low ballasted system which can be also fixed, like with the Dome 6 system with the fixed Pro set. So it's again the same components combined to make it really simple and easy for installing.
I think that the installer find here at your booth what they're looking for, because it's so crowded the first day, actually the morning. Yeah. So we're always talking about installation on the rooftop, you know, and many people forget the pre-planning process. Because if you want to save time on the roof, then you have to prepare the building on the roof, the installation itself, very good. So how important is the planning process ahead of it?
I mean, the planning process or the flow of information about the project is a really critical one, because typically information is missing. And what we have recognized and what we provide our solutions for with the Check app, K2 Base and our K2 Docu app, is that the flow of information is always there. So we support the installer at this part to gather the project data up front with the Check app, synchronize it with K2 Base for continuing with the planning, not having a paper which has to move from the construction site into the office.
Yeah, and then it's windy and all the problems that you have. And it changes,
yeah, time delays, and the other one cannot read the written letters you wrote there, and all these things. And parallel with the Docu app, you can also add additional information, like in the checklist. Oh, in this project, for instance, you need the crossboard because there are special obstacles where you need to go with it.
Okay, we have seen some of your presentations here.
Yeah.
Can we see the Docu app and the check app?
Of course,
maybe?
But there we would have to switch just over there.
Let's go.
And get some space between the people. So we have plenty of options to jump in between. Of course, the apps work, of course, on the smartphone as well, and basis in the browser, and also the apps are working in the browser.
So you don't need a special software.
No,
it's a browser.
It's a browser-based solution. You just enter app k2-systems.com, and you automatically end up in the system. You can switch the languages. It's all the languages that we also have in base. So now 25 in total.
Oh, so it's international.
It's pretty international, so to say. Yeah, and you gather your project data in the Roof Check app. In the Check app, and it works with Google Maps.
It's the picture, it's Google Maps.
Yeah,
then
you can
pictures from the roof maybe.
You can add pictures from the roof. You can add, of course, the inclination of the roof, the height, the rafter distance, or the crest size.
Static
all these
things.
All, if there are obstacles, and all these things you add, and your colleague in the office will have it automatically synchronized with K2 Base.
Okay.
That's what we see now here. And in Base, I can continue doing all the planning based on this information. And if I have the picture with the obstacle shown, maybe with the note of the colleague, hey, it's 1 meter high,
yeah, understand.
Then I can easily,
chimney or something like that. Yeah.
I can easily continue, and then also jump to the documentation of the app, into the K2 Docu app, and do the documentation. But not only the documentation, it's actually the combination of the flow of information. I can put it to the checklist, to each single project, the particular things my colleague has to take with him on the construction site to do a proper installation. And at the end, I have all the project details, all the data sheets, also from the inverter, from the modules, everything in it, and can send it automatically to the owner of the building by email.
It's a whole digitally planned process.
It is, actually.
That's impressive. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you indeed. And I wish you good business. A sunny business today because it's raining outside.
Is it?
You know?
I haven't.
Yeah,
okay.
it's raining.
Thank you so much. Yeah.